Hey y'all, what's up? This is Rosie, and I have this public service announcement to make. If you start engaging with your favorite writer, especially if they are erotica writers online or in public or anywhere, do not tell them about your sex life. Unless y'all are good friends, we do not want to hear about your sex life. Trust me. There are only a couple of people I would let talk to me about their private lives, and they are very good friends of mine. But generally, I don't want to hear about it. The reason I would let friends tell me about their personal lives like that is because, like I said, we're friends, and sometimes we can ask them personally, can I use that in a story? I haven't yet. But I would probably if the story was good enough. But yeah, it feels kind of like a violation. And I was asking myself if I should release this. I recorded another version of this video months back, but I never released it because I didn't feel like it was good enough to put out. But as a writer, I feel like I have to say this because I heard another dark romance author talking about this on a podcast, and the clip was on Instagram, and she said that people come up to her and they feel comfortable enough to tell her about their sex lives. And she was like, I don't want to know about that. I don't want to hear about that. Unless you're a good friend of mine, I don't want to know about that. And I feel the exact same way. The reason I bring that up is because this recently happened to me. It was back in November, and me and the guy, we don't talk anymore, but he was a guy that I met on Quora, and I didn't know that he had a crush on me. Didn't even know what I looked like. He just liked my words. Like me, he is a writer. He writes for newspapers and stuff, and so my words, I guess, turned him on. And so he was telling me about his exes and about one ex-wife he had and some of the things that they used to do together. And he was getting very, very graphic. And in between pauses, in between sentences and stuff, he would wait for me to reply. So I would just put in a blushy face or a shocked face. And so one of the times I did that, he said, you like that kind of talk. You're the erotic writer. And that's how he said it. He didn't say erotica. He said erotic writer. And I didn't take too kindly to that. It took me a while to answer him back because he was waiting for me to say something back to him. I had to calm down because it felt, like I said, it felt like a violation, and it felt dirty. He made me feel dirty when he said that. And I was wondering if that's how, sex workers feel when they are fondled or groped without their consent. Is that how, exotic dancers feel when people don't listen to the rules and they're touched while they're dancing? Is that how they feel? Do they feel violated? And now I'm finding out that through words it can happen to erotica writers too. So after about 30-45 minutes, maybe even an hour of calming down, I very calmly texted back, what I write about are made up characters. They're fictional. They do not exist. They're characters I made up in my head. And the things that happen to them are things that, yes, people do, but I'm making it up. These are my words. What happened between you and your ex, that's none of my business. And it made me uncomfortable for you to say these things to me. So yes, I am an erotica writer, but no, I don't want to know about the lives of people that I don't know. My characters are fictional. You and your ex are not. And he took that very graciously, and he apologized, which I am thankful for. But my PSA is to please do not put people in a position where they are made to feel uncomfortable. I don't care if they are OF models. I don't care if they pose for Playboy. I don't care if they are a corn actor. I don't care if they write corn. I don't care if, if we are the smuttiest smut writers there are. Do not put people, strangers, into your intimate lives. That's not our business. And don't take advantage of us. Don't touch dancers that don't want to be touched. Don't grope OF models and corn actors without their consent. Just don't freaking do it. Treat us like human beings. Just because we write these things and we enjoy these things, and this is something that makes us feel empowered, don't try to use that against us to take our power away, because that's what it feels like you're doing. It feels like you are using what we do against us to benefit you and take our power away. And who gave you the right to fucking do that? That's what that feels like. Who gave you the right? Because we certainly didn't. So, yeah, it feels like a violation. Just don't. We write it, yeah, but that doesn't mean we want to hear your experiences with it. That's all I have for today. I am going to go. I love you guys so much for wasting time with me. As usual, there are donations links in the description. The money would be used to pay for bills, for food, for rent, probably put aside for a new apartment. Who knows? I don't know. But it would definitely be used for something useful and beneficial for us to keep this channel going. Trust me. And I thank you so much in advance. You will find my PayPal, Cash App, and GoFundMe links in the description. A wise man once said, you have to build your tribe one person at a time. If you would like to be a part of my tribe, hit that subscribe button no matter what generation you are from. I would be so glad to have you. I'm gonna go. I love y'all so much. Hope to see y'all on the next one. Bye for now.